Hi there, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're not new here. My name is Gina and today I have a Sézane Spring Essentials video. So last year I did my winter essentials from Sézane, all of my favorite pieces for the winter season, and people really liked that, and a couple of you asked for me to do that for every season, and I am more than happy to do that. As you know, I'm a big Sézane addict. I have quite a few pieces in my wardrobe. I really love certain styles, and I'm pretty particular about the things that I will add to my closet from Sézane and anywhere pretty much. And so these are a few of the pieces that are tried and true, tested in my wardrobe. Many of them I have multiples of because if I really love it one season, the next year I might add another. And so I'm just gonna go through all of them for you, and I'll do a little try on and share a little bit about how I like to style them. Okay, the first piece that I wanna share was also in my winter edition. Why not use pieces through many, many seasons? And that is the Betty cardigan. So I'm wearing the Betty cardigan now here with it open. This is in the perfect green color. And then I also have the Betty in the hazelnut color. And this is more of like my autumn version, and I feel this one's great for autumn and spring and winter as well. And so yeah, this is the first one that I added to my wardrobe. I wore it so much. It's such a distinct color in my wardrobe that I wanted to add another one, and I've been getting a ton of use out of this perfect green. The way I usually wear them is just like this. I'll wear it either open with something layered under, or I'll wear it almost as a blouse and wear it completely buttoned up. Usually the top button as well. And I just really love how effortless but polished these Betty cardigans are. I also love that they're 100% merino wool and very sturdy and structured. And then I find that the crop is a really nice length so that you're not having to futz with like trying to tuck it. I do a lot of the millennial tuck or the half tuck, French tuck. And so this is actually perfect, so I don't feel like I need to try and like tuck it into my bottoms or anything like that. I also find that this goes really well with skirts and dresses as a top layer, so it's very versatile. The next piece that I want to share is something that's been in my wardrobe for a few years, and I just added 2 more of them. It's very much a basic, and sorry, this one, I have worn this recently, and so if it looks a little bit rumpled, that's why. This is the Juan Tank. And I've had this one in black for, as I said, a couple of years. I think I got it right after I gave birth to my son, and I lived in this layer because it was so comfortable and easy. And so as I was auditing like my spring wardrobe, I realized it'd be really great to have this tank in a white. So as a base layer, I have the racer back version in white, and I used that as a base layer in previous years, but I actually don't love that it's so hard for me to find undergarments that fit nicely under it. And I found with my black one, which I wear in a size medium, my bra straps usually are pretty well hidden because the strap here is pretty wide. And then I find that the square neckline on these tanks are very, very flattering. So I got a white one, and I also got a gray one, and they just arrived this week, so I haven't even taken the tags off yet, but they feel similar quality as my original one. My original one maybe feels a little bit thicker, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to wear it and see if that feels like the case, if these have gotten a little bit thinner. But yeah, very simple. It's a great length. These tanks, they aren't too short, they're not too long. I find that they're perfect. You don't really need to tuck them in, but you can. And yeah, it's just a really great basic wardrobe staple that will go through many, many seasons, but especially in the spring when I wanna wear more skirts or I wanna wear things that are like more layered, these tanks really come in handy. The third item that I wanna share is a cult favorite. I think if you've heard of Sézane, you've definitely seen these. And they're a cult favorite for a good reason. These are the Léontine sweaters, and these are 100% organic cotton, so they're a little bit more stiff than the merino wool, but they are just really lovely. I have 2 of them, and these were my first purchases from Sézane. I got these, I think in 2018 or 19. I don't know. I think I have a video, so I'll go back and look and see exactly when I got them. But I do believe it was before the pandemic. And so yes, I have 2 of them. This is the ecru with the navy stripe, and they have these like slight balloon sleeves. I find that mine washes really well. I have heard people who have purchased them more recently and they've had an issue with some bleeding when they wash them. So I would be careful with that, especially with the ecru one. And then I have the navy version. Take a little lint off of there, the navy and white. And I've been very tempted to get the ecru and brown, but honestly, it's just so similar to this one that it's not necessary. And I've just really loved these. I throw them on over tanks like the Juan Tank, or just wear them if I don't, just over a bra. I wear them buttoned, usually a little bit buttoned down like they are right here. I don't usually button them up to the neckline, but you can if you want. And then I also find that this is a great throw on layer. So if I'm wearing like just a t-shirt with a trench, I'll usually throw one of these over my shoulders in case it gets a little bit cooler and I want to take off my jacket. Like it's just an easy layer and it looks so good over the shoulder. So yeah, I find that these are such an amazing spring staple, and I reach for them all the time. I don't only reach for them in spring, by the way. I think that they're just universal. Another way I love wearing them too is at the beach as a cover up over, like if I go to the beach in the morning, especially when it's still cooler, having this over a bathing suit. It looks very chic, very effortless, and very functional. I'm gonna switch it up and show you an accessory. So one of my favorite things that Sézane does are their basket bags. They have several different types of bags and they're very beautiful, but I particularly love their basket bags. I think that they're pretty irresistible and they're really nice investment pieces. I have the Paloma basket tote, which I use primarily in the summer. And then last year, I wanna say, it might be a little longer. I don't think it was 2024, I think it was 2023. I added the Justine tote when it came out in this beautiful green, I think they call it khaki color. And I have a dedicated video just on this bag. I love it so much. I always am itching for spring to come so I can wear it. I feel like a basket tote, it's just such a core part of my wardrobe and my personal style. And I love that this one is in green because you usually see them in the more natural raffia colors. And so this goes very well as a neutral with many of my outfits. It also just feels a little bit different than some of the lighter colored ones. And I love the darker leather on it. I think it's just so beautiful. And yeah, I love how this dresses down an outfit, but still makes it feel very playful and fun and springish and summerish. So it's wonderful. If you want to learn more about this bag, you can see that video, but it has two handles briefly. And then it comes with a built-in little baggie, like drawstring bag that's like attached. So you can have your things a little more secure in the bag, which I really, really appreciate. Super functional, such a beautiful bag for spring, looks great with dresses, looks great with shorts and like just a button up. And yeah, it's held up so well. It still looks pretty new to me. So that's my Justine. So speaking of wearing the Justine with button-up shirts, that's another one of my staples. I think this is definitely my year-round staple though. It's probably my most favorite piece from Sézane, or at least my most worn, that's for sure. And that's the Max shirt. And this is their oversized shirt style. I have several of them. I have a whole video dedicated to that collection, and I have added one more since that video. If you saw recently, with the Vergara collection collab, I added one that has like embroidered floral. So it's that same shirt. Once again, you see me in this video, in my videos in these all the time as well. And yes, I have this one in the blue stripe, like a very micro stripe in the more Oxford cotton fabric. And I love this one for spring. I think it's just very bright. It brightens up my face. It's very easy to pair with things. And then of course, my very trusty, tried and true white one, which honestly is getting a little dingy around the neckline. I probably need to bleach it out, but that just speaks to how much I wear this. I wear it open with a tank underneath, or I'll wear it buttoned all the way up. I'll layer them under oversized sweaters. I just think that they're so versatile. Even if I'm just running errands, I'll throw on some leggings and put one of these over, and they're so oversized that it just looks really cute and effortless, and it's very comfortable. And especially when I was a nursing parent and I needed things that would unbutton, these were my uniform because I could just very easily access what I needed to access. And so yeah, I will always and forever love the Sézane Max shirts. I think they're just a fantastic piece and really well made. The next piece is something brand new to my wardrobe, breaking news. I finally added a pair of Sézane shoes to my wardrobe. I have to say that I was very hesitant about adding Sézane shoes. I've been to the boutiques and pop-ups before, tried on shoes, and I just never was so drawn to any that I was like, I have to have them. The closest I got was with the Noemi slingback slide or slingback sandals, I think. It's like a little closed toe, square toe, and they came out in a woven style, I think last year. I was very close, and then I tried them on at the Brentwood store, and I just was like, I don't know, they felt just not substantial enough. But I've been looking for a loafer and I decided to try out these ones, the Vicki Loafer. I watched so many video reviews on the Vicki Loafer before I purchased them, and I finally bit the bullet. The real reason why I decided to go for these is because I've been looking for a horse fit style loafer or something with a little bit of hardware, and I just wasn't drawn to some of the very shiny versions. And I also really wanted a dark brown. And a lot of them come in like a cognac or a more caramelly brown. I have to say this one does have a very slight red undertone, which I don't mind at all. As you know, I've been very into burgundy, and I think that this shade of brown will go with a lot of things in my wardrobe. And I find that right out of the box, these are very comfortable. I'm a little bit nervous. I bought these in the size 40 and I'm a pretty true 9.5 shoe size, but I do feel that these run a little bit big. It feels roomy in there, but I know that if I size down, which is an issue I've had with Sézane shoes in the past when I tried them on, if I size down, then most likely it'll be way too tight, and I definitely don't want to throw on loafer that feels too tight. And so I'm going to stick with the 40 and I'm going to put some insoles in there just to take up a little bit more space and hopefully I'll get a better fit. But I've been wearing these for the past 2 days and it really does dress up an outfit. It's like a very easy, casual way to dress up an outfit. So like when I go to do daycare pickup and drop off, I throw these on instead of my sneakers and I just feel that much more polished, but without trying too hard. So I'm really liking these so far. I really appreciate how comfortable they are, and I'm also surprised at how well made they feel. Oh, I just noticed actually, I already scuffed them. I'm sure that will come out just fine, but yeah, they are getting their wear already, and yeah, I'm really pleased so far. We'll see. If I love them a lot, I might also get the black. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay, last but definitely not least, one of my very favorite Sézane pieces, and again, this is something I wear most of the year, honestly, but especially for spring, I reach for it. That is the Pippa dress, and this is the full-size Pippa dress. I absolutely love this dress. It makes me feel so good. It feels good on the skin. It makes me feel good in my body. And I really just love how the slits hit. Everything about it feels a little bit sexy, but still super comfortable, which is really hard to pull off, I think, in a dress. And so I have it in the black. I am seriously considering getting it in another color. I almost bought the olive green color that came out last year, but I just had so many greens from Sézane that I was buying last year that I decided to hold off, and I'm hoping that this year a color comes out that really speaks to me, that's a little bit more springish, spring and summery. But I just truly love this dress. I think it's held up so well. And yeah, it's just such an easy thing to throw on, but feel beautiful, feel really comfortable, and it's perfect for spring. Okay, so that concludes my very favorite Sézane pieces for spring. These are some of the core pieces that you get from Sézane that work not only in spring, but throughout the year. And I think that they're just really nice additions and investments to add to your wardrobe. I almost added the Will jacket to this, but I actually just resold mine because I just felt a little too constricted in it. I'm considering buying it in a size up. So tell me, should that be in the spring spring essentials or no? I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.